everyone and welcome to this video. I hope you're gonna enjoy this video because we're gonna show you the inner workings of the nerf firestrike. This one is a pretty old gun too because we bought it second hand in a thrift store. And yeah, no regrets because it's a really good gun. But you can see some aging on here, but okay, let's get started by first of all taking out... Oh wait, no, we have to start with taking out this one, I forgot. Everyone who has owned this gun has done this because the batteries aren't in the gun for as far as I know if you buy it new. Fun history on this gun for me. This was the first nerf gun that I had in my life, not this particular one, but the firestrike, and that's actually how my passion for shooting started, because this gun, I really love it. I use it all the time, and when I was 7 I could shoot out a light switch from across the room. It might not seem like an impressive thing, but I was really proud of it, and this actually is the gun that really made me get a passion for shooting because I loved it. It's not that when I was 7 that I understood that it gave me a challenge, and it was just, but I just loved it, and yeah. It's just like how most of my passions start. You do it once and you get addicted. That's how most of my passions start. Don't lose these screws, by the way. Just like any other screw, you don't want to lose it. And you want to keep the screws apart from each other, so if there are screws in here, well, I don't think there are, but yeah, you don't want to confuse the screws because then you might end up cross-threading, and that's not good, or having the wrong screw. Okay, this one doesn't want to pop out. Give me a moment. Next one. I'm putting them over here in the in the pattern they are in the gun, so later I know which screw was exactly on what place. I already took apart quite a few nerf guns in the time that I owned nerf guns, and my nerf disruptor, I fixed that one because for some reason there was there was a spring in there that got lost. It just completely disappeared. So I took the spring out of an old pen and put that in there, and now it works again. Kind of. The trigger really isn't smooth on that one because it's also a very old gun. I think that's the only nerf gun that I own that I bought brand new. Okay, this should be... Oh no, this is the last one. This is not the last one. And here is the last one. Okay, so the last one is normally coming out right now. Okay, I'm going to take my knife again, because the flathead screwdriver didn't fit in there, so then a knife always is something good to have. So let's put the tools aside, and now we can very carefully open the gun itself. It's together quite good, and yeah, so it won't fall apart. So nothing is attached to this side, so now you have basically just a cover. And here are all of the workings. So I'm gonna show you everything here now. So this is the trigger. and the trigger pushes up against this here. This slides up like this, and a spring pushes it down again. So when you load the gun, okay, this isn't very smart to do like this. Okay, I'll show you like this. I'll take it out for now. Okay, disconnect the laser. And then now this should be free. Okay, so this should normally click in there. I think it's broken. So what happens here is this is the spring, and this compresses if you load the gun. So then this compresses, and this part pushes down into this notch. And just like I showed you earlier, the trigger pushes this up, and this here clips into the notch here. So then this is stuck over here, and you pull this out, this gets in here, and when you're ready to shoot, you push the trigger, and this moves up, and you release this, and this fires in here. This is a snug fit with a rubber O-ring, so this makes, here you can see it moving there. So this is what happens. There's the pressure. It creates pressure in here, and then a dart comes out. Give me a moment, I'll take one and I'll show it. So the dart goes in here, the gun is loaded, and it's like that. So I didn't do it very hard because I might damage something or lose something, and that's not what we want. So that's the firing mechanism. Very simple, and yeah. Actually, if something is simple, it's good because there's less that can break. So this is the light. This here, this works as some kind of leaf spring, and so it pushes this back. And here's a button. Let's take it out and show you. Oh wait, let's first take this one out. So now take this one out, and here the batteries connect, and then here is the laser system. So what I'm about to do, I don't want anyone to replicate, and if you want to replicate it, it's your own fault if something goes wrong. But I'm gonna try to show you how this actually goes. So the batteries are in here. Wait, I'm gonna do this with this still being in the gun because that's easier. So give me a few seconds. I push this one back in here. So the batteries slide in here like this and like this. This one clips the batteries in there, and then when you, I don't know if you can see it, and when this button is pushed, that the laser light goes on. So okay, that's basically it about this nerf gun. It's very simple, and then yeah, here you have the bullet holder. You can hold 2 extra bullets in here. It just slides in here. So now I'm gonna make a time lapse of me putting this back together, and then I'm going to wrap up the video. And if you are interested in stuff like this, I have more nerf guns that I can show you the inner workings of. So time for a time lapse. So it's together again now. Only let's put in the batteries. This one goes like this, and this one goes like this. This one goes in here. By the way, you can't lose this screw because you can lose the cap, but not the screw. Because look at this. This screw is in here like this with something that holds it from falling out. So this screw can't just fall out like that. So you don't have to worry too much about that screw, and that's really smart from Nerf, because I had RC cars and if you lost a screw of the battery cap there, yeah, you didn't have a battery cap anymore. So to show that it works, it's loaded, bullet is in, and it fires. So there's proof that it works. I won't really recommend you taking apart your Nerf gun yourself without doing the proper research and being confident enough. It's not my fault if you make mistakes. This isn't a tutorial. This just I just showed you how the inner workings of this gun work, and it's very easy, and even the laser works again. That was the video. I also have the disruptor that I took as Oshi, and just something I made myself. I also can take this one apart if you want to see the inner workings of this gun. And because this one is a little more complicated, because if you load it and you shoot, the drum turns itself. I watched a video online about how it works a long time ago. I think about 2 years, I don't know. But there are videos online about this one. But if you want to see me taking this one apart, yeah, just comment it and I'll do it. This one is more complicated. I also have this one. So that was the video. Thank you for making it to the end, if you see this. Otherwise you didn't make it to the end. So if you like the video, please like the video. If you want to see more content, subscribe and press the bell icon, then you know when the extra content is there. And maybe share this video with someone who might need it. I tell you, it's not a tutorial, so you have to be pretty confident at taking apart a Nerf gun. But yeah, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Bye.